we're going to talk about Abeka's language arts curriculum lesson plan. I truly and honestly love this because it coordinates all of the different books for the 5th grade curriculum. Like, as you can see on this cover, they have Abeka offers language, it has reading comprehension, spelling, and it also has penmanship, and then the readers that they recommend for that day. Not the day, for the year. So what this will help you to do is to make sure your child is keeping up with the books. I love the suggested grading scale from Abeka. And of course, once again, all of these, the daily schedule, the suggested daily schedule and the combination grading schedule are in every book, in every subject: math, history, science, what's the other one? And language, of course. But anyway, let's get to what they do. And once again, scope and sequence is here. It tells you where you should be. Lesson 1 through 10 will take you through units 1, pages 2 to 26. And if you do everything constantly every day, you will have these things completed. And you will finish this book, all of the books, in 170 lessons, which I love. Once again, here we are with the language daily plans. Here we go, subjects and predicates, the sentence parts. This curriculum tells you exactly what you're going to be teaching on, what your child will have to read. And what I love is the emphasis on giving them the book, helping them to understand what they're supposed to be doing, and then they take it and they're supposed to do the work. Once you have helped them to understand what's needed of them, what's expected. Here we are. It tells you what to write on the board. If you need to write things on the board, it shows you exactly how to break down a sentence. If you don't know exactly how to do it, it gives you the answers right here. All of the light colored writing is for you to have the answer. And this one is teaching a child how to find the subject and the predicate, which is just the verb also. Verb phrase. It even gives you words to say. You don't have to say that, but Abeka says, say, without language, we could not even think. Language is our tool of thought. Let's keep it sharp and useful. So if you don't feel like you don't know what to say, it's giving you the words to use. Abeka goes all the way. Abeka will give you so many examples to use, and as you're helping the child to understand. Here are some examples. That little symbol tells you, write this on the chalkboard and mark it just like this. And when you explain it to the child, it's already marked. And you know you have the right things marked. Now, I'm not saying that Abeka is a perfect curriculum. It's not. But it's a very good curriculum for the new homeschooling parent who really is not comfortable trying to teach their child on their own without some kind of guide. This is a guide. But it's not having someone over your shoulder, but it's a guide, something that you can read ahead of time and you'll know what to say and what to do. And your child will really learn. It goes, I think also this is Abeka. Oh, one thing I wanted to point out too, I forgot to point out in lesson 1, is that Abeka, remember I told you in the beginning that this is their language arts curriculum and it includes all of these different books. So this book will make sure that you are teaching from each part of the curriculum. And of course, the reading, this tells you for lesson 1. There you are, lesson 1. It tells you what to read, which book to start off with, like Windows to the World. And I don't know if I even have that one. I gave some of them away, 5th grade away, because I'm not doing them anymore. I'm done with, oh yeah, there it is. It tells you to get this reader, Windows to the World. And it tells you to explain the title, and then the student has to read pages 2 through 7. Oh, wait. 2 through 7. This is sometimes it stops them in the middle of a story, or they may have to do it on their own as homework. This is probably the case with this one right here. Yeah, see, that's lesson 3. But it says, see reading 5, answer key to story, introduction. And then, tomorrow they'll finish this particular story. Anyway, it has built-in reading. It tells you when to give it to them. And it's the same, you do it the same day, lesson 1, that you, let me see. When you assign them lesson 1 of their language book, they get day 1 for reading. And then In this curriculum, they have all of the subjects kind of separate. And I got a little confused because on the 7th grade, when all of the subjects are on one page, but these, they have their own sections. Like penmanship, now it's, wait a minute, let me get over here. I want to show you the pages. Penmanship, it tells them what they have to do in the first beginning, and they're doing cursive in the penmanship book. And let me see if I have the penmanship book. Oh my goodness, I don't have the 5th grade one, but I can show you a picture of it. Penmanship book, is it in here? Oh, it's not on this one either. Ah, it's on this one. See that book right there? I thought I had it with me, but that's the penmanship book. And it has pages on where the child will learn to write these words in cursive. That's penmanship. And let's see, what else is in here? Ah, and after penmanship, the other part of the language curriculum is spelling. And here we are. Here's the child's spelling book. And the child is told to start lesson 1. And in this book, not only do they have 34 spelling lists, they also have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 poems that they're supposed to learn or memorize throughout the school year. Of course, you can change these if you want. You don't have to go by just these poems, but most of the time I use them because many times the kids like these poems. They also have a section for spelling, which is here, and here is the speller right here. I love these little books because these children are introduced to so many different words throughout the year. They have 34 lists, and each spelling list, it has 20 spelling words and 10 vocabulary words, which is awesome. And many of the lists in the 5th grade have like a theme to them, like for instance, it says time. So they're learning all about the different seasons, any words that relate to time, days, years, months, and decades. Look at this. Centuries, millennium. They have to learn about everything that has to do with time. And also at this time, you introduce them to, let's see, like for instance, September through October, they're learning the poem, The Village Blacksmith by Henry Wasford Longfellow. They have from September to October, and I'll show you that in a minute, that particular one. It's called The Village Blacksmith. And sometimes some of the kids, depending on your child, if they like the poem, they will learn it faster. But they get about, I think, what is that, 6 weeks? Yeah, to learn it. And all through, this was the fun one. They really liked this one, The Frost is on the Pumpkin. My kids happen to like that one. But anyway, that is Abeka spelling curriculum. Let's put that to the side. And as you saw, you got, what did I say was put together, was correlated together here? Language, reading comprehension, penmanship, spelling, and reading. And in the back of this book also, you will have, Abeka supplies you with different sample, like say for instance, when you have to assign a book report, they will give you a sheet to help the child keep track of what they're supposed to be doing and what's expected. They can even write a short, brief report here and sign and say that they read the whole book. Here's another one. This is a checklist to help the child understand what is needed for them to complete their book report. And it has a checklist to say, have I used correct spelling? Have I used correct sentence structure? That's so they can self-govern when it comes to doing their book reports. Here are some suggested topics for when they want to do, if they're doing a research report on someone or a particular event. They will give a sample outline on how to do an autobiographical book report. Here's your schedule for the week. Well, here's a weekly schedule for the book report. It tells them what they need to do and what they should have by the date that you assign. Let's see. And here you are. These are sentences to help you have the child take a little quick quiz to have them annotate anything about capitalizations or put in punctuation marks or whatever. These are sentences that they give you to use, or you can write them on a board to help teach a certain concept. Which this is the sentence bank. I'm putting my arm over. I should stop. I think they give you 100 sentences. Let me see. So you don't have to make up anything. They already gave you some. Let's see. Abeka also gives you all sorts of information when it comes to reading. Reading comprehension, 5th grade records, okay? Narrative structures, it helps you how to, teaches you how to break down a topic. Cause and effect. All of these little diagrams that you can use. I think that's pretty awesome. And here you go, a cursive information formation guide. And it gives the child the phonics, how to break down or pronounce a particular set of blends and stuff. And Abeka also offers a blend book, which I don't have with me. But anyway, there you go. Here's some penmanship test samples that you can show to your child. And also the curriculum has the calendar, the planner in it. And it has your progress reports. And sometimes in K through 6, I don't always use the progress reports. And other times I do. But if these are blank, that probably means I have another one before I just copied them. Anyway, that's for language arts. And here are all of the books. This is the language book for the 5th grade curriculum. And as you can see, this is an old student's book. And they went through it and got it done. And you can see they can just write right in the book. I love it because it's a comprehensive workbook, and I don't have to add anything to this when it comes to language. And here's the teacher's key to help me understand, help me make sure that what the child is doing has gotten the right answers. Oh wait, let me show you this. Let me go slower. This is telling you what all the content is in the child's book. It's showing me here. I use this to correct the child's book to make sure that what they have done is correct. I love that about Abeka. I don't have to do it. It's not hard at all. All you have to do is follow their curriculum, follow their teachers' books, and you have the answers right there. And let's see. Even what I love about it too is even when a child is having tasked with doing like diagrams, they even have the diagrams back there for you. You have the answers. You don't even have to know how to do it, but they have it right there, all printed out for you. And that's the language. And here are the keys. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the quiz test book. I don't like to show this too much because I don't want you to see their grades. These are the test books. And as they take the test, these are the answers, and I just correct them. Spelling test books. Let me see. Some of my children are always good spellers. But, you know, I wasn't all that much of a good speller either. Okay, some of these books. Anyway, there you go. And this is the teacher's key for the speller. Oh, I didn't get to show you the speller, did I? Oh, yeah, that's the speller. That's right. This is the child's book. And this is the teacher's key to make sure. Oh, this is let me show you this. Let me explain this one to you. This one is, I don't know what edition it is. This is an older edition. And just so happened this time, this 5th grade edition, it just says, what edition is it? I don't really see where it says edition number, but I could keep this book right here because it went right along with the list from the new edition. So I didn't have to buy a teacher's book. Where's the list 1? What's going on here? Oh, list 1 right there. List 1. I was able to use the same book. Obviously, I didn't have to buy one. Let's see if the words are the same. Here they are, see? Even though they changed the layout and they changed the coloring and stuff, I was still able to use this book, the teacher's key, to make sure my child was doing it right. And sometimes it works, most of the time it doesn't, but sometimes it does. And that's curriculum. And also with the reading comprehension, here's the reading comprehension, which I love. These are short, timed little sections that the child has to read, and then they have to come back in the back of it and answer 10 questions about that story that they read. And as you can see, you time them for 4.5 minutes. And I promise you, these are excellent to make the child think and make the child get on their toes, because you don't want the child sitting there lazily reading, all just slow inside their heads, just never being challenged, never being taught to go fast. That's what these comprehension stories do. This is an extra book. That's why I still have all of the tests in here. Anyway, what I do is see to the teacher. It gives me the instructions on how to use it. And here are the answer keys right here. The answer key to all of these questions right here. And it even suggests a grading system, which I really like. And most of the time, the kids, they want to get an excellent. They don't want to get a poor. So these sheets have actually helped my daughter to read faster and to comprehend more of what she's reading. So I enjoy using the Abeka skill sheets for 5. And we use them all the way up to 6th grade. They don't have them in 7th grade. I think it goes all the way. They have skill sheets all the way to 7th grade. So this is the reading. Although you don't need this, I just happened to buy it because I just wanted to have a fast way of knowing, what I'm supposed to, the answers to these. Some of these books have comprehension questions inside of them. I think it's this one. Anyway, but this is another curriculum that you can use to help you know what to ask. It helps you to understand what the child is reading and what they're supposed to be learning from it and what skills they're supposed to get from it. But like I said, you don't actually have to use this. It's not really needed. I didn't feel that it was. It's telling you the theme of the story, developing reading skills. Okay, that's from Abeka. Now, all of that is part of the language program for Abeka. And it has, I think, 3 other books, but I gave those away. You learn about Noah Webster, the man who loved words. Of course, he's the one we got our dictionary from, remember? So many of my kids have read this book. I had this book since, as a matter of fact, a friend of mine gave it to me in 2002. Her daughter went through it. And then one of my sons read it in 2009. I didn't notate everyone, but the point is, it's a timeless story. 2007, someone read it. And it just helps them to understand who Noah Webster was. We happen to be using a lot of his books, dictionaries. Okay, if you like what I'm saying on this video so far, make sure that you share it with someone. And also give me a like, and please leave a comment in the bottom, because when you do that, it helps the algorithm and it helps my videos to be pushed out to other new homeschooling parents or new parents who want to homeschool. So please make sure you hit that like button, share it, and leave a comment. Bye.